Ruling. Now, the Gambia has recently seen a significant increase in African Americans coming to live and settle here. An estimated 50,000 African Americans have moved permanently to Africa, and Gambia was the chosen new home for many. Ricky and Cynthia Usumbura shared with us their story of moving with their children from Tennessee to the Gambia in 2015, where they have stayed ever since. Here's Annabelle Gay with the story.
Ricky and Cynthia Usumbura started their life here over 6 years ago, making the big decision to leave the United States and settle down in the Gambia, a choice they say they have never looked back on. They changed their family name to Usumbura once they moved, with the intention to rid themselves of a name that represented enslavement. Shortly after their move, they began a YouTube channel called The Black Acres of the Gambia, where they shared their journey on building their life here, and since then, the channel has racked up over 50,000 subscribers.
My daughter that's still in America, she said, "Mommy, since you're being here, you need to start, and tell everybody what's going on in your lives here."
Sharing the same name as their channel, they have also begun building a development in C4, where they have farmed an array of local crops that they plan to sell, encouraging the distribution and sale of locally grown produce over imported ones.
We were very fortunate to be able to buy a large plot of land here in the Gambia where we could grow our own food, grow what we eat, and eat what we grow. One of the things that we kept noticing was every time we buy a consumable or a good or something, it was imported. And so we said, wow, that's an opportunity right there to grow it in country and to add the value on and then distribute it to the population. So that would, again, create jobs. We don't just come in and look at profit. We're looking at disseminating the information and so we all can rise.
Alongside their agricultural pursuits, they are also passionate about promoting an eco-friendly and sustainable lifestyle for Gambians. On their development, they adopt several clean, low-impact ways of keeping the grounds running, some of which include harvesting solar energy as well as thorough composting methods.
As far as sustainability is concerned, we want to create an environment where it's zero waste.
As well as citing personal liberation as a reason for their move, the couple say providing opportunities to Gambians and contributing to the development of the country was an important factor in relocating. Several Gambians are employed on their development, including gardeners, contractors, and carpenters, all playing a part in the progression of Black Acres.
Helping our brothers and sisters on the continent made us realize that we had made the right decision coming here, doing what we do.
We can't do it by ourselves. Right. The only way to do it is get here and see what you want out in the Gambia, see what you can do to bring more to help the youth here. Right. It can be done. Right. I say come on home.
In 2019, Ghana initiated the Year of Return, where they granted citizenship to an initial 126 African Americans. The incentive was widely promoted by the government to support migration into the country, that would then in turn benefit the country's economy as well as strengthen the lost connection between African Americans and their African roots. The Gambia is yet to provide such an incentive, although the current Minister of Tourism has spoken glowingly of the Year of Return as something worth emulating. However, the government has not enacted any specific legislation in this regard. Until then, African Americans continue to make the move to Gambia, settling down and calling it home. Reporting for QTV, this is Annabelle Gay.
And from the report by Annabelle Gay there, we'll take a short commercial break, but when we return, we'll have a look at some business, international and sports news stories. Do stay tuned.